any of you fired a firearm before? By any chance? What if I told you that shooting a firearm is dangerous but not hard to shoot? There are a few safety rules that you need to learn so that nothing dreadful happens. There are also many firearms that are available to have with you. Learning the ways of shooting is a great opportunity to learn to be safe. All it takes is to read some rules to get started. Learning to shoot a gun and knowing the rules is not bad or hard at all. I should know, I always liked the sound of firearms when they went off, and I always wanted to feel and fire one. I got the chance to experience it firsthand this past year, I believe it was, yeah. And the fun part of it all is that there were different types of firearms that I was able to shoot, and there were different side effects to all of them. I will give a brief explanation of how they evolved before even touching or thinking. Of how they evolved, and also a few rules that need to be acknowledged before thinking of touching one. I will point out the basic rules before handling a gun that will lead to using one. I will also talk about how some of the different varieties of guns that are available. According to Mary Bellis, who wrote History of Firearms, said that there is no way of knowing how the guns got started, even though there is no certainty of where the guns started. They have evolved from when they first appeared. The firearm went from a puckle gun, which is a tripod-mounted, single-barreled flintlock gun, fitted with a multi-shot revolving cycle. So it's just like a little handgun, and a bigger one. The round
revolver.
Yeah, the revolver. There you go. And then they evolved from different guns now, such as from a handgun to a shotgun to a rifle and to bigger machine guns. So next, I'm going to talk about the basic rules before touching a gun. According to the California Department of Justice Firearms Division by Bill Lockyer, Attorney General, there are 6 basic gun safety rules. 1, you need to treat all guns as if they are loaded. Keep the gun pointed in the safest possible direction, and keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Know your target and the surroundings, and beyond that point. Know how to properly operate your gun. Store your gun safely and securely to prevent unauthorized use. And the guns and ammunition should be stored separately. Other additional safety rules that should be also followed would be to not handle your gun when you're in an emotional state, as in anger or depressed. Your judgment may be impaired. Guns, alcohol, and drugs don't mix. The loud noise of the firearm can cause hearing damage. In addition to safety rules, I will now talk about some of the different types of guns that are available. Handguns are small and portable. Those are very dangerous also because they're easier to take along and not noticeable. Revolvers and semi-automatic pistols. Rifles and sniper rifles. Some rifles are used to have an accurate shot, for example, so cops can use them from a little distance. And rifles are also used for hunting animals. Now that I have talked about the evolving firearms, the rules, and the types of guns that are available, I'll talk about some of the firearms and what they can do. There are also many guns out in the world, and they all have their own way of sounding and looking. Some can be loud and powerful, and some can make the littlest noises. Some kick back more than others, depending on the caliber of the bullet. Like a small one, which is a 22 caliber, they don't kick as much, they don't kick you back as much. And other than the 45, which is bigger, so it gives a little more kick. Now we all know about firearms available and how to be safe. In conclusion, we learned about some of the firearms, the types of firearms, the safety rules, and what can some do. With what I have talked about, I hope that you all know how to use a firearm, know some that are out there and what they can do. Just make sure to be cautious around them.